Tommy Johnson, it's your birthday.
There was no better place for kids or perverts to hang out at in the 80s than Showbiz Pizza. Let's talk about it and look at some of the merchandise. Welcome back to the Junk Room, everybody. It's me, the Junkman, coming back at you with a new video. Well, we're going to talk about Showbiz Pizza, or technically Showbiz Pizza Place, but most people dropped off the place. We're just going to give you some memories of it, and then we're going to talk about some of the merchandise that was released in 1985. But we're about to hit 20,000 subs, where we'll celebrate and give away a Death Star PlayStation playset. Not complete, about 95% complete, thanks to the good people over at Rogue Toys. I'll have more information how you can save money by going to their website soon. But, and just giving you a heads up to be looking for that video, we'll also be giving away this shirt here. One of a kind. Only one person will have this shirt. You could win it. But again, that's part of the celebration video. More of that coming up soon. Let's just get to it and talk about Showbiz Pizza. What a place, right? Now, I only remember going there once, but I'm sure I went more than once. But I remember my cousin had a birthday party there, and he had birthday parties anywhere cool. The batting cages, the skating rink, Showbiz Pizza, you name it. If it was the cool place, he would have his party there. I guess that's the perk of being an only child. For me, it was more, hey, if I was lucky, the kid next door could come over and spend the night. But even then, he was like, hey, let's hang out. Let me spend the night. Ask your mom if I can spend the night. And I would go inside and say, Mom, please hang out, please hang out, please hang out, please hang out. Can a boy come over and spend the night? Please hang out, please hang out. Oh, man, my mom won't let me. Man, she is such a B word, right? Oh, man. Right. Sometimes you just need your space, even when you're hanging out with friends. But we're not talking about ditching your friends. We're talking about Showbiz Pizza. Now, I remember my cousin having that, and another memory I have is Dragon's Lair. Remember that game? This was the first game that was like a cartoon and a video game. Sorry about that. And what was I talking about? Showbiz Pizza. Now, Dragon's Lair was like an arcade game that was like, arcade game was mixed with animation. It was very cool. It was all over the news, and this was the first place. Now, I'm not 100% sure Showbiz had it, but it either had to be Showbiz or Aladdin's Castle at the mall, and I'm 99.9% sure it wasn't Aladdin's Castle, because they never got anything new or anything cool. It was usually pretty old. But Showbiz Pizza, it was what else? What wasn't better? What, as a kid, this is everything you asked for. Pizza, arcade games, and country robot bears singing, I guess, country or pop music, whatever they wanted to sing that day. It was kid heaven. It was great. And this was back when it was really great, not this Chuck E. Cheese stuff. I hear people all the time, yeah, I didn't have Showbiz, but we have Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese. First you go in there, the pizza tastes like cardboard, and all the games are whack-a-mole. Win a ticket, light up the lights and win more tickets. It's baby games. Showbiz had arcade games. Miss Pac-Man, Pac-Man, Baby Pac-Man. They had all the Pac-Mans taken care of. Tron, I do remember playing Tron there. I love that cycle bike, but it only could last about 30 seconds. Jousting. Oh, Tempest. Remember Tempest? Love that one. Dig Dug. Mr. Do. You name it, they had it. I remember they even had an arcade of Paperboy. And Super Mario. I loved Showbiz. I'm not about to forget the name of a video I'm working on. A video I've already done twice because of technical difficulties. But in 1985, they did release some dolls or toys related to this. Mostly stuffed animals that we're going to look at. But there is an action figure, but I'm not really 100% sure on the date of that. It said 1985 in my research, but it looks later than that. But we're going to take a look at each one. Let's do that now. First, we had Anatomic the Spider. Look at him with his birthday cake. If you had a birthday party there and were really into spiders, you probably would love this one. But I don't know, that thing is all fuzzy looking. I mean, look at this big fuzzy ass. And it looks like something made by a third grader. I don't know about this one. It's too creepy for me. And here is Billy Bob. Now this is the main star of Showbiz Pizza. He's the leader of the band. As you can see here, he comes in his striped orange and white overalls along with his guitar. This is Billy Bob on it. And he's got one tooth, so he probably saves a lot of money on floss. But I hope he takes care of it. I mean, when you're down to one tooth, you gotta baby it. But there he is right there. He was the star of the show. But my personal favorite was probably Duke LaRue. Here he is. I guess because he had kind of a sci-fi theme to him is why I like this one so much. But he was always cool, but I don't remember seeing him a lot. He was always maybe in the background, or maybe every once in a while he would pop up, but I really liked him. And I guess the band-aid, or the groupie of the band, had to be Mitzi. She's a sleazy blonde cheerleader. Not really sure why a country band needs a cheerleader, but they apparently did. She was the groupie and always trying to get attention from the bears. And we had the bear that just got back from Margaritaville. That's right, Beach Bear. Look at him. There's a rumor that he once stepped on a pop top and had to cruise his way back home. Smell the shrimp? They're beginning to boil. And I guess I wasn't the only one to like Duke LaRue because they had two different ones. And here he is again. Oh, it just brings back memories looking at him. And probably to me the most famous. I mean, this is the one I remember seeing on the commercials and really getting excited about seeing in person. This is a cross between King Kong and Tony Clifton. It's fast. Look at him in his gold tuxedo jacket. And you can't have a comedy act in the 80s while having a comedian with a puppet. And here's Ralph and Earl. I'm guessing Earl is the little puppet. This is strange. A doll with a doll. But here he is. I don't actually remember this character from Showbiz. I must have missed that day.
We make the dough fresh every day. Pile on the good things.
It's great, I say.
We make them and bake them and serve them with pride at Showbiz Pizza Place.
Showbiz Pizza Place. Great fun and great pizza.
Come for the pizza and stay for the fun.
At Showbiz Pizza Place.
But that's a look at the dolls from Showbiz. Now, I'm not sure if they sold these or you got tickets and win it. I don't remember getting tickets at Showbiz, but I'm sure, I mean, they closed around 1992, 93. I'm sure by the late 80s they were doing the ticket gimmick like everybody else. But I don't remember that. I always hated the ticket gimmick. I remember when my daughter was little, there was a local place that had a Hong Kong Phooey doll. That was probably a pretty big doll, a stuffed animal, and I really wanted it for myself, I'm not gonna lie. And I remember asking that guy, I was like, hey, can I just buy it from you? He was like, no, you gotta give me tickets. I was like, well, if I give you more than the ticket's worth. No, just let me buy it. It was Hong Kong Phooey. I mean, he's the #1 super guy. Sure, he looks like a mileman or janitor, but he's got karate chops. It just won't stop. But we're not here to talk about Hong Kong Phooey. We're here to talk about Showbiz Pizza. Now, there was another one that was released. Again, my research has 1985, but this doesn't look like 1985. This is actually more of an action figure of the main bear, and it's odd because it comes with two heads. One, the bear head, and you can replace it with one that shows the inner workings. Odd, right? Especially for 1985. Let's take a look. This vinyl figure came in a pizza box. As you can see inside was Billy Bob the Bear. He came with his famous guitar, and look at that little yellow bird. It reminds me of the Kenner bird back in the early 70s. Remember him? And as you can see, it comes with two different heads. The normal bear head with its one good tooth, and one you can switch out that shows the inner workings. Very creepy. Okay guys, I found the official website for this. It's not 1985, it's some newer release, and they want $150 for it. But still pretty cool to talk about. I knew it just didn't look right for 1985 time period. So if you put in the comments before you get to this part of the video, you can delete it because you don't want to say something that I corrected myself. But again, Showbiz Pizza. I love this place. Now, of course, the one in my local town about 1985, 86 closed down and they turned it into an Olive Garden. Kids. They're always taking stuff the kids love away, don't they? If it ain't Showbiz Pizza, it's Toys R Us. If it ain't Toys R Us, it's the local drive-thru where on a Saturday night about 1 a.m. if you rode your bicycle past it, you get to see the adult movie from across the street. Good times, good times. But tell me what you thought about Showbiz Pizza. Did you go there? Did you enjoy it? I honestly don't remember how their pizza was. Was it good? Was it bad? I can't say. I'm pretty sure it was better than that Chuck E. Cheese's pizza. I mean, when it came to Showbiz Pizza, you didn't go there for the pizza. You came there for the atmosphere and the attitude. And of course the video games. A lot of video games. Arcade games. The good kind. Back when you could play an arcade game for 25 cents. Didn't need a token, just 25 cents, or at the most, maybe 50 cents. There were no $2 to $3 games. And you know the best thing about arcades in the 80s? There was no dance revolution. You didn't have kids, 14-year-olds coming up there to show the dance moves on the arcade machine. That to me is when arcades went downhill. Sometime in the 90s, they took out Miss Pac-Man, they took out Tron, they took out all the good games and brought in dance video games. And it was all downhill since then. Tell you, I miss arcades. And I actually miss pinball machines. I enjoyed playing pinball machines. Anyway, let me know if you went to Showbiz, what you thought about it. And did you get some of these stuffed animals? Did you have to win them with tickets, or could you buy them at the place? Let me know all that and more in the comments below. And again, don't forget, we're giving away a Death Star playset very soon, so check it back. It's going to be like any day now. So check back. And until the next video, thumb up this one so I know you like my content. Subscribe to the channel, and we'll talk again soon.
Pretty neat, huh?
Junkman.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.